Welcome to Fridays with Foster. I'm your host, Foster. Today we are going back to Nespresso land, and we've got Diavolito, which is an espresso. It's 1.35 fluid ounces, and it's probably about an 8 on the scale. The Nespresso scale. Very good. I guess the Nespresso strength scale and intensity scale is just compared to other Nespresso blends, so I'm not sure what that means to the outside world, but someday we'll start a website and incorporate that. So today, what are we talking about? Business quicksand is the topic today, and the first thing I've got to say is that growing up, I really truly expected quicksand to be much more of a problem and a concern in my life than it was. Every cartoon, every show, they always had quicksand, but not so much the case. I actually have not personally seen quicksand. Maybe I don't get around enough. But the tenets of the business quicksand actually can be something to be applied to the business world. So as a business owner, there are times when we can get bogged down in something like business quicksand. And of course, with quicksand, the idea is the more you struggle, the faster you try and move to get out of it, the more you sink. The best way, if any way possible, to get out or try to get out is to move slowly, right? So my favorite saying that I have quoted many times throughout the Fridays with Foster is from the Navy SEALs, who say that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And that's what we want. So within business, there can be situations that we're up against in marketing, sales, ops, HR, or accounting and finances that we are not exactly sure how to get out of. But we are sure that we are going to match our fear with the intensity of the solution, right? So our fear of the situation usually will cause people who don't have much more of a command of their EQ, if you will, or their emotional quotient to react quickly and try and be nimble. For some businesses, that maybe line where they teeter from growing as a business to where they are now compared to where they were before used to hold a certain level of nimbleness in their response that they simply don't have now. Although they can kind of see it, sometimes they can grab it and bring it up here, but they really shouldn't be operating with that level of quickness if they're a much more established business. So as the owner, you've really got to put your place in leadership as a leader into a place where you actually have people slow down, lead from the front by going slow and calculated. Once you make a decision, it's okay to go after that, but don't just, as Keith Cunningham says, enthusiastically run in the wrong direction. Let's take a minute, slow down, do a little bit of research, make a plan, then we can act. The next time you have an opportunity to slow down, try it and see what happens. This is Fridays with Foster, with your host Foster. And remember, life is too short to drink bad coffee.